Hello everyone, welcome to IICS tutorial series. Today we are going to see on aggregate transformation. First, the aggregate transformation, it is active and connected one. We know that in SQL aggregate function sum, min, max, average, count. Like that, we have the aggregate function, it is available in IICS. So with help of aggregate transformation, we can do the mapping. And when we see that in expression transformation, the expression transformation, it is passive and connected. Note here properly, calculate the values in the form of row level, it is calculate the values. So it won't be affect to the number of the rows passed to the downstream transformation or target. But when we see this one aggregate transformation, it calculates the values in the form of the group level, it is calculating. Okay. So the number of the values, it is getting changed. That's the reason the aggregate transformation, it is called active and connected one. And in aggregate transformation, we can create the 4 field. Okay. That is output field, variable field, input macro, output macro. Similar to the expression. Okay, this one it is similar. Okay, similar one, this one only. Apart from that, the different only it is present. Okay, expression, it is calculating the values in the form of row level, but when we see that aggregator, it is calculating in the form of the group level, it is calculating and give the result set. Okay, and in that aggregator properties, when we see this one, okay, in this properties we have the sorted input, it is presented. With help of the sorted input, it will be increase the performance. Okay, so whenever you are enabling the sorted input, you should use that sorted transformations in before the aggregate transformations. Otherwise, if you are taking the table in the source, okay, that is you are taking the database in the source, you can sort the data in source level itself, you can sort the data and you can connect with that aggregate transformation. Okay, now we can start to create the mapping. For that, I am taking that the source, it is my Oracle and the target, it is Oracle. Source is HR schema, target it is core schema. Now see here, this is my source table. Select star from T underscore employees. Now select the statements, employees 1. Now run it. Now see here, these data only we need to populate to that our target, that is core schema, we need to populate it. And before that, first we need to create our target table. Create table TGT underscore employee, okay, as select star from, I am taking the table from that HR schema, that's the reason I have given that HR dot employees 1. Now if we are running the statement, means see here the table, it is getting created. Okay, and DESC my table name TGT underscore EMPLY. Okay, now see here we got the table. Okay, the structure of the table, it is created and we no need the data from the table. Just make the truncate target table. Okay, now the table, it is created and we can start to do the mapping. Go to new mapping and create the mapping. Now see here, once the mapping it is created, always it is shown with the source and target. Now change your mapping name. I am giving that aggregator transformation. Okay, now take your source. Here our source it is Oracle. Object it is employee table. Take the object and we can take our aggregate transformation here. Now take that aggregator, maximize this window, and first it is property, it is general. So here what is it, your transformation name, second it is incoming field. Okay, so these field and all it is coming from your downstream. And what is the exclude field means, if some of the field, if you no need for the next transformation, you can delete this field with help of this one. Sometimes the interview also they may ask like, if some of the field it's not required to the next transformations, how you can do like that. If they are asking means, we have that exclude field option, it is presented in that each of the transformations. So based on that we can delete the field. And next property it is group by. This group by option it is so important because you are grouping the values. Okay, here in the plus icon, in the next in the drop down list, see here, when you are grouping the field, you should group the field properly. For example, take the employee ID. When we see that employee ID, for each of the employees having different number it is presented, that is unique identifier it is there. So we should not take this employee ID for the group by. So but when we see that department ID, this department ID, for each of the department some of the employees they are presenting, based on that we can group the datas. And when you are working based on your requirement, you should know that which field I need to group it. Okay, and next it is aggregator. I already said that in expression how we can create that one new field, same in aggregator also we can use it, the field, new field, with help of plus icon. Here the 4 field it is presented. First I am taking that output field today. Here give the your field name, I am giving that O underscore sum, and it is in the form of the decimal values, that is integer values. And expression, I already said that the aggregate function it is calculating aggregate values, and non-aggregate calculations also it's performing. Now take that aggregate function, here down I am just taking the sum, and take your field. In the place of n we need to add our column. Okay, so I am adding that sum of salary because I need to find the sum of the salary based on the department wise, I need to find it. For that only today we are going to do one mapping. Okay, so validate your expression, the expression it is getting valid, and click on OK. Now we have created that expression. Now move to the next properties. First it is, see at the sorted input. This sorted input we will see in the last of today's session. Next the cache directories. This cache it is nothing but whenever you are running the mapping, okay, the temporarily it will store in the directories, the data it will be temporarily stored in the cache directories. So here only it is stored, that is $PM cache dir. Okay, and we have the 2 cache it is there. One is index cache and another one is data cache it is presented. Always this 2 cache it is normally it is default auto only. If you are giving the values, you can give the values, that time this option it will be enabled. And next it is we have taken the aggregated. Next we can take the target. Go to target, my target it is TGT Oracle and take the target table. Here my target table it is TGT employee. Just copy your target table name and paste it here. Now see here we got the data. Now go to field mapping and map your what you have created in that aggregator respective field you want to map. Okay, after that do the smart map here and save your mapping and start to run your mapping. Here you always use it, the runtime environment it is secure agent only you want to use it, because there only we have given the connection and we have taken that object everything. Refresh your mapping 1 or 2 times. First it will be starting, then it will be queue, then it will be running, then we can get the result. We got that error message, that is warning, database error occurred and numeric value out of range. So we should check our in Oracle SQL developer. See here when we are describing the table, okay, that time we got that the salary it is in the form of the precision it is 8,2. Okay, now we need to change our the precision. For that I am taking that alter statement, alter table. Here my table name it is TGT underscore EMPLOY. Okay, and modify column. Which column we are modifying means salary column, and data type it is number. I am giving that 15,5. Okay, here it is that 8,2, just have changed that one, precision it is 15,5. Now select the statement and run it. Now see here the table it is getting altered. Now once again if you are using the describe table name means the salary column precision it is getting changed 15,5 like that it is getting changed. Okay, now go to the data integration. Okay, and in that aggregate transformation just refresh your page. So once you refresh the page you start to run the mapping. You have changed the precision here in that Oracle SQL developer and you are start to run the mapping. But what it is happening means it won't take the precisions in target level. See here one more time we get the warning message. Why here it is present the warning messages means you are given the precision in Oracle you are giving. Okay, the table name it is same only TGT underscore employee, but we already taken our table in the target in IICS we already taken in data integration. Okay, but when we see in the target field here it is not getting changed. Okay, so here also you should change your precision. Go to option and edit metadata. Here give your precision values. Okay, I am giving the precision 15,5 here also. Okay, and save your mapping. Once the any value it is getting changed, save your mapping. Run the mapping. Now see here we can get the result properly. The 12 record it will be populated to our target. Now see here we got the result now. So you can get to know that if you are getting that the numeric value it is out of range means we should change the value in a target in Oracle SQL developer as well as in that target edit metadata, then you can change the precision values. Okay, then we can get the result. Now we can see the properties of aggregate transformation. The property it is sorted input. Now go to advanced level. Here if you are taking the sorted input, okay, just save your mapping. Now see here what it's happening really. Okay, so if you are enabling the sorted input and you start to run the mapping, we can get the error. The keys should be in the descending order. Like that we will get the error. Okay, if you are enabling the sorted input means we can get the error. So okay, so for that, whenever you are using the sorted input option enabling, that time you should use that sorted transformation before that mapping, or otherwise we can take the source qualifier itself. We can take the sorter if your source it is database. Now go to the sorter and take the plus icon here, make the column. Okay, here we should importantly we should take that is always take the column sort order. Okay, what you have given it a group by field, that field you want to make the sort. Now save your mapping. So once the mapping it is saved, start to run the mapping. We can see in the status in the monitor page. Refresh the mapping, first it is starting, then it will be queue, then we can get the result running success or warning failure, like that. Now see here, before that we got the error message, but after taking the sorter transformation, before that aggregate transformation, we got the success rate, we can get it up. Okay, now go to the Oracle SQL developer, check the data, select a star from tgt underscore employee. See here we got the result set, it is count of the rows 44 rows we got it. Now you may have that one doubt it is present. When we run the job, okay, the mapping, we got the total number of the rows processed, 12 rows is success for the 2 mapping. Okay, but how I get the 44 rows? Because see in that first and second transformations, okay, see in the transformation 1 and second transformation, here the success rows it is 10, but error we got the 2 rows, so that's the reason it is taking 10 from here, and after that it is taking from the 10 from the second transformations. 10 plus 10 we got the 20 result set. Please note it down. From the first transformation, when we run the first time, okay, when we run the first time, we got the result 10, we got it. Okay, now see here, second time we have run so 10 we got it. So 10 plus 10 we got the result 20, we got it. And after that third time we run that the statement, okay, that success rows is 12. Okay, so 20 plus 12 we can get the result 32. Okay, and in that fourth time when we run that statement, we got the result 0, success rows is 0. Okay, now what is our total number of the calculation? 32 rows. Okay, now go to my job, fifth time we are running, that is m underscore aggregate transformation, fifth time you are running. Okay, that time what is our success rows means 12. Before that, the in that my job, in the 3 times when we have run we got that the total count rows is 32 rows. At last when we in that fifth time we are running 12 rows. So 32 plus 12, 44 rows it populated. And see in that the sum of salary, the salaries. Okay, so it is getting the sum of the salaries based on the department wise it is getting, and it is make the ascending order, because we have given our the department ID in the form of ascending order in order only in the sorted transformation. That's the reason it is taking that ascending and making the sum of salaries. Okay. Today we have discussed on aggregate transformation and the properties. In the upcoming session, we will see that next transformation. Thank you for watching. If this session is really helpful for you, please subscribe it, comment it and share it.